That's a bass. Get up here. Decent little bass. Barely hooked in the top of the mouth. Let's get a decent look at him. Not real big, but they're fun on light tackle. Came on a little 13 fishing BAMF, little pink invertebrate looking guy. Like 1.1 inches long, pretty tiny. That's a bass again. Stay on this time. Oh, that's a little bigger. Not bad. It's probably, I think it looks bigger on the camera than it actually is, but it's probably a 13, 14 incher. Another fun fight. I think I got another bass here. Oh, about the same size too. And that hook just falls right out of his mouth. Oops. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Have a nice little bass. Oh. Thought this was a bass. Just another pretty nice crappie. Holy crap. Thing just hammered it. Oh, that's a nice crappie. Sweet. All right. Now that guy. Funny how the crappies just storm in and hammer your bait. Not like the sunnies. The sunnies usually go and inspect it. And then you kind of got to entice them into biting. The crappies just come in and hammer it without thinking twice. As soon as I shut the camera off, a big mark comes in. It's gotta be a bass. Now I hope I can get this damn one in. I've lost like 3 of them at the hole. Right when they get to the edge of the hole, they just turn on the ice and pop the hook out. It's hard to get a real good hook set on a little bass or on a bigger bass with these tiny hooks. Yep. Another one about the same size as all the others. 14 or so inches. There's some better lighting. Okay, I can zip this thing up. My jacket doesn't keep flying in front of the camera. That would be great. I don't know what I got here, but it feels pretty good size. Of course, I got my sucker minnow 30 feet from here. I haven't got a single bite on it. Over here, I just missed two. Well, I just missed one pretty nice bass or pike or whatever, and now I got another pretty nice fish on here. I don't know why they won't eat the sucker minnow. Get up here. Maybe he's not quite as big as I think, but he's fighting pretty dang good. Not like a little 14-incher. Seems, oh yeah. Holy crap. Nice. That one's about 17. Sweet. That's a fun catch there. Alright. Right back down the hole she goes. Like I said, I can't believe that thing is not eating my sucker right over there. Alright guys, the sucker finally went down. Something's pulling line on it. So, tighten the drag here. Set the hook. Yeah, got something on there for sure. Oh, now it's starting to fight pretty good. I reeled in probably 40 feet of line before I knew what was going on. And my battery looks like it's gonna die. Please. Of course. Battery dies mid-fight. That's great. What I got on here, it's pretty nice, I think. That bobber is stuck on the bottom of the freaking ice. Why are you stuck there? There you go. Oh, I got it. Oh my god, really? Freaking bass? Man, I thought it was gonna be a pike for sure. This thing was fighting like crazy. That is a big bass. Nice. Hell yes, I'll take that. God, that's a 18-incher. Nice. On the sucker minnow. It was worth it to bring it out. That freaking big boy. Big girl. See you later. Back down. I can't believe that. That thing fought really hard. I thought that was a pike. For sure. Pretty sure this is going to be another bass again. Yep. Pretty nice one. Actually, probably right around that 14-inch mark again. A lot of bass today, wow. Okay. 2 minutes after that other bass. Got another one. Had a pretty nice sunny in between too. Didn't turn the camera on because I figured it probably wasn't that big, and I got it in. I was like, oh damn, that's a freaking tank sunny. Of course I missed it. Missed the video of it, but really trying to conserve the batteries because they die out here in the cold so freaking fast. Here, that one's gone off the hole. Damn it. All right, let's see if I can get this bass in now. I have lost quite a few at the hole today. Wouldn't you know it, it is like a 14-incher. It's like the 5th 14-incher I've caught today probably, and I bet you I've lost 5 or 6 more that were all right around this size, maybe a little bit bigger. Pretty sure I got another bass. And this one might be a little bit bigger. I'm hoping, at least. Oh yeah. That's a nice one. It probably goes 17, I bet. Maybe 16 and a half. Nice. Drove a few last minute holes here, guys, and I got this freaking nice crappie here. That's probably 11 and a half, 12-incher. Sweet. See if he's got any friends down there. That's a decent sunny. Come on, that crappie can't just be alone, that big one. Oh. Camera finally came on while I got it up to the damn hole, but another bass. Getting dark, I'm almost ready to leave, but I figured I'd give each hole a couple more tries, see if there's any bigger looking marks that come up, and trying to get 1 or 2 more nice crappies on the day. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys my gear here. This is a Eagle Claw little inline reel. So I use this, and this is like a Berkeley Ice lightning rod. This is a heavy action rod. So what I use this for is almost like a tip up for pike. So I got a bobber stop on there. I got this big bobber. I got some little beads and this little bleeder chain just as like a little attractor, and then I got a little sinker, swivel, and then a leader and just a single hook. I know a lot of people use treble hooks. I really like the single hook. easier to get out of the fish, and really I don't lose many fish on it at all either with this, unless they're like really tiny fish that you really don't feel any weight on there, and then you just feel them pop off, or you feel very little weight, they'll pop off. But I've definitely landed many fish with this. And then I think I have 20-pound ice braid on here, don't quote me on that, but pretty sure that's what it is. So what I'll do with this, I'll set the drag all the way loose so that fish can easily pull line from here. I'll set the reel so that this right here sits on the bottom of the ice, and then the rod sits like this. So it'll just be sitting right here. Then when that fish pulls down, it will drop the rod into the hole. Drags really loose, it lets that fish run with it. It feeds the line down the hole, and then you look over at the rod, you see that it's down, and you go over, set the hook. And what I really love about this is you can fight the fish on a rod and reel. You don't have to use, you don't have to just pull the line up with tip ups. So this is just an awesome way to do it. Drag works really well on this compared to doing tip ups, and you're pulling, and if it runs, you kind of just have to like loosely grip it and let it run with it. This is just more fun and better way to do it. So that's that. This is my crappie bag. Well, it's got like a hard PVC pipe here. I got 2 rods in here, and they're both inlines. If anybody's wondering, inline reels. Nothing too fancy with the rods, just, you know, $30 decent quality rods, nothing real fancy. Baits I'm using for that, I really love 2 different brands here. So 13 Fishing makes a few different plastics that I really like. This BAMF right here, one of my favorites. They got this Jeffrey, which is like a little kind of stick minnow type of deal. They got like a little coconut crab too, and a bunch of different little invertebrate creature baits, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches long. Those all work really well. And for crappies, I like fluorescent colors like pink, white, chartreuse, light blue, anything like that seem to work really well. Red, pink, I might have said pink already, I don't know. But this is the other brand I really like, Euro Tackle. So this is a shrimp. This is a 2-incher, that's kind of a big bait. So you can see it's just like a little invertebrate looking thing there. And then this one is called a stone fly. So it looks like a little mayfly type of deal. These work really well. I never buy live bait. I don't buy, you know, wax worms are kind of convenient because you can just put them in your pocket and slip them on there. But minnows are kind of a pain to bring out there, especially if I'm already bringing a minnow bucket with suckers out there for tip ups. I don't want to bring another minnow bucket with crappie minnows, and I don't want to mix them together either. So for me, plastics hammer the fish like crazy. When I go out with my dad, he almost always uses crappie minnows, or not crappie minnows, wax worms, and I'm always using artificials, and we're catching about the same amount of fish. So I really like the artificials. You don't have to bring that much stuff out. Don't have to worry about keeping them alive, and it's cheaper in the long run. So that's that. What I like to put these on is little tungsten jigs. You can use lead or whatever too, but tungsten just seems to be the best. Just little hooks like that. Acme makes some good ones. Clam makes some good ones. 13 Fishing makes some good ones. It's the 13 Fishing one. And you can see that barb of the hook is pointed a little bit upwards, and it's more like a J shape, or I don't know. It's a little bit more angled compared to a normal hook, which is rounded, and somehow that makes it, you get really good hookups with that, but also it's really easy to get out of the fish too, which is nice when those little sunnies with those small mouths eat it and swallow it. So that's my main plastics like that. And then these are all stuck together, but one other thing that works really well is just a little micro jig and wrap like this, like rip and wrap. Actually, this is a rip and wrap, little 1-inchers. They're all tangled together, but you see I got a glow in the dark one, pink, purple. This one's not a Rapala. This one's called a K rip, and this one's like a clown pattern, pink, light blue, silver. So Some of my favorite colors. I need maybe a bigger tackle box or something because those are all tangled up. And then one more thing that also works pretty good for crappies is the little jig and wrap. So this too, if you want a tip with live bait, works really well. Just putting a little wax worm or a little minnow head or something on there. Kind of a big offering, so that's definitely crappies or bigger perch or bass. That's not, I mean, you're more than likely not going to get any sunny that takes that, but occasionally you will. So that's the basics for the ice fishing I do up here in Minnesota. Crappie, sunfish, bass, pike, basically. Would like to target walleye a little more, but none of the lakes around here really have that many walleye in them. You kind of gotta go farther up north for that. There is some walleyes, and I know some guys do fairly well around here, but that's something I would like to try, and I definitely need to learn about and get better at it and learn where to find them, what lakes to go to, but I definitely have not mastered that yet. So this is just the basics. It's my wheelhouse for now. So hopefully if you guys ice fish, some of these gear recommendations and tips will help you out. Hey guys, hope you liked some of that footage there. Like I've said in previous videos, it's just kind of not great to film ice fishing videos. The GoPro battery dies fairly quick, and I have a tripod stand for it, so I could put that like 10 feet away or so and get like a really good shot of me jigging and like everything in the picture. But when you're doing that, the GoPro is out exposed in the open and the batteries die pretty damn quick. And I'm never really just hammering the fish so much, so I'm like, all right, for sure we're gonna catch fish here. Let's go put the camera over there and set it up and just start hammering them. A lot of the holes I drill either have no fish or 1 or 2 fish on the bottom, and then you got to drop it down. Sometimes those 1 or 2 fish won't even touch it. Sometimes you'll catch one of those 1 or 2 fish, or sometimes they'll just kind of swarm in as soon as you drop it down there and join those other fish. So it's really hard to tell when you're going to catch fish and set it up really good for great footage. So wearing the chest cam, the nice thing about that is I can put it under my jacket so it's all warm, like my body heat's keeping the batteries warm, the camera warm, so the batteries last a lot longer. And then if I see a mark come in or something like that, or if I see a bigger mark that looks interested, I can just unzip a little bit and just like pop the camera out and record. Obviously my hands are kind of in the way for part of it. You can see I was trying to kind of get them out of the way there, but footage isn't super great. Also, when I'm sitting like this and I can hold the fish right there, my body is blocking the sun, so it's really hard to see. Sometimes I had to like lean up to show. So the ice fishing videos aren't super great. Maybe when like late January, early February rolls around and it's like 40 degrees out there, it'll be a lot easier to set that tripod up, and those GoPro batteries will last a little longer. And hopefully I can get on some really good ice fishing videos. But to be honest with you guys, like, it's not worth the hassle to me. If I was making a lot of money off of these videos or whatever, I would definitely put the time into it. But when 50, 60, 70 people are watching my videos at the most, it's like there's not a whole lot of motivation to set everything up, especially when I can just go out and fish and I don't have to worry about bringing the camera, bringing the battery, setting it up, pushing the button, turning it on every fish I have, and trying to set up a tripod or whatever. So I know that's not a good excuse. I need to like really bust my ass to get this channel going, but the summer fishing is just so much easier to set up and so much better to film when you're by yourself and everything. So as of now, I won't be putting that many ice fishing videos up. I'll try to do it occasionally, get some good ones, especially if I'm doing tip-ups for pike, and that's a lot easier because you're not constantly catching fish and like, oh, I got to turn the camera on, I got to turn the camera off, and in between to try to save the battery. Usually when you're doing tip-ups, you're only getting a couple fish a day, if that. So unless we're really hammering them, then it's maybe 10 or 15, but that would be a lot easier. But enough rambling. If you guys enjoyed that footage, let me know. But honestly, there's so many other good YouTubers out there who put out a lot better ice fishing content than me, so the motivation to make some isn't super high. But anyways, the point of this video here is to announce the winner of the bait package here. I will just probably comment on your comment here Where's the video at? Yeah, I'll just comment on your comments, say you're the winner, and you can watch this video also. I'll announce it here. So what I'm gonna do, last time I wrote names on a piece of paper, put them in a cup and drew them. That was just, I don't want to waste the time doing that. So I'm just gonna like scroll up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, not looking at it. Hopefully I don't touch some other button on my phone. All right, so the winner is right here. WMG. Know this guy. Comments on a lot of my videos from Minnesota. So WMG. All right. So WMG, I think his name's Will. So I'm not sure what his last name is, but he's from Minnesota, so that's nice. Local guys, I always like giving them to Minnesota people. And obviously I fish Minnesota, so I can kind of give them the baits that work best for this area, and I really know that they'll work. I think that's about it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting everything. It's nice to see some support, you know. People telling me that they really like my open water fishing videos or whatever videos. It's good to hear. It keeps the motivation up, and some of you guys commented hopefully 400 is a lot quicker than 300. I agree. Hopefully once it starts growing, it just, you know, snowballs into something bigger and bigger, and I can put more effort into videos and more better editing, and hopefully teach you guys a lot of stuff about how to catch fish and exercise videos if anyone's into that too. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video, whether that be ice fishing or workout videos or whatever. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys a lot. See you later.